Frank's grandson is former NBA first-round pick Royce White. And Frank and Amelia, I know you recognize him too because he refereed a lot of your sons and daughters' games.
Yeah, he was great. He's done so much for so many. It's really nice. Good story, Mike. Thanks. Bloomington man got quite a surprise when he opened his door this morning. Check out this monster snapping turtle that was waiting there to say good morning. Since snappers are strong enough to be able to chomp through a broom handle, Bruce McFadden decided, you know what, I think I'll call the Bloomington police and let them take this one away. And they did. Turtles are on the move this time of year, and they seem to like Bloomington especially. We saw this one in a neighborhood just down the street from the other. A WCCO viewer who lives in Bloomington sent us these photos of a snapper getting comfortable in her garden there, too. So
very comfy there.
It's the season.
Well, not a terrible day to be out and about, especially if you have a tent to protect you from some passing showers. You'll notice a familiar face calling bingo at Eden Prairie Schooner Days. Yes, WCCO's John Lauritsen right there. He had the mic tonight, and our Mike Max will take over tomorrow.
Look at all the people at Schooner Days.
No kidding.
Wow.
Packed house there.
A lot of money at stake. Is that what's going on, or just a fun
John
night?
Lauritsen.
It's the John
They
Lauritsen
roll
job.
big in Eden Prairie.
I've heard.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we'll need the tent again tomorrow to, again, protect from just some isolated showers. In fact, we only picked up 3/100ths of an inch of rain at the airport. And we got to 87 after that happened, actually, this high temperature at 4:38 p.m. 75 is the average. You can see we're a lot closer to the record for the date of 93, set in 1940. But it was a lot more than 3/100ths of an inch in some other communities. Rochester, Bob, about 1 1/3 inches of rain. Missy and Malacca saying 1.2, 1.1 in the rain bucket in Amory. Grantsburg, 0.6 of an inch. And in southwestern Minnesota, Laverne got about 1/2 inch. Thanks to Kim for that report. The showers were scattered. They were locally heavy, sure, but they were not widespread enough to make much of an impact on our drought situation, which has started to worsen. Many areas now, well, at least half of the area under abnormally dry conditions. A little piece here of southwestern Minnesota under moderate drought. And this is worse than it was a year ago today. We know how how last year ended up drought-wise, and unfortunately, the longer range forecast is for more of this type of weather. All the moisture that will be falling, at least on average, will be across the Intermountain West. Our next weather forecast for the month of June has the best chance in the entire country that we'll have below average rainfall. And even May, which just wrapped up, we picked up only 40% of the typical amount of rain here in the Twin Cities over the month of May. Again, a couple of stray showers out there right now, but they pretty much fall apart through the overnight tonight. We'll wake up in the 50s on the North Shore, but everybody else will be in the 60s to near 70 early tomorrow. Have outdoor plans? Need to cut the lawn? Morning, early afternoon. Until about 1 o'clock, you should be okay. And then after that, we're going to start to see a few more scattered thunderstorms develop, just like the past couple of days. This time, I think the best chance for those will be from the I-94 corridor south and west. And even here, these are going to be far more isolated than they were today or previous days. Then they go away again tomorrow night. And as we go into Sunday, I think we'll probably have to watch 1 or 2 more scattered thunderstorms developing, particularly in northern Minnesota by later in the day. It's going to be a hot one. I think we'll probably get back into the 90s, probably 91 or 92 here in the Twin Cities before Sunday is done. Dew point tracks how uncomfortable it feels. Anytime we have a dew point above 60, and now where we are close to 65, that's muggy to very humid. A nice trend, though, as we go especially into Sunday. And then after that, we've got our next cool down. That comes in following another chance for showers on Monday. We'll get to near 80 for the high, which is a little above average Tuesday, Wednesday, but certainly a little more reasonable, I think, for this time of year. We've had 3 90-degree days already. We'll probably add another this weekend. And then into next week as we go through Thursday and Friday and we warm up again. Right now, early look at next weekend, so a week from tomorrow, looks comfortable again. Low 80s and low humidity.
Sounds nice.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Yep. Well, with a couple of stars missing from the lineup, the Twins try to win it with pitching and defense. Could they hold on against Cleveland? That's next. Max is here. Great night for a ball game.
Great night for a ball game and a great ball game.
Oh, good.
Love that.
Yeah, Twins played Cleveland feeling good based on the past few days and feeling hurt. No Byron Buxton or Carlos Correa. Bailey Ober picked up the slack. He was outstanding again with a little help from just activated Jorge Polanco. He takes one away at second base. Then he did it with his bat. Pitchers duel scoreless in the 7th inning. Polo turns on one and hits a rocket off the wall. A run-scoring double to break the stalemate. That was it. Jawan Duran threw 2 innings, and he touched 104 miles per hour on this strikeout. Twins win it 1-0 over the Guardians. An obvious need this offseason for the Vikings was that cornerback. The most accomplished corner they added was Byron Murphy. Ren Clayton introduces us to the defensive back with an inside lane to a starting spot.
This is Byron Murphy.
Byron Murphy has made it clear, though he grew up in Arizona, he's pleased to leave the Cardinals organization.
Happy to kind of get away from that situation. Always thankful for that team and, from coming from there. But I'm just here now, excited, happy. And I'll probably say this is just better for me.
Out for most of last year with a back injury, Murphy was frustrated and overthinking at times last season. Now that's in the past.
Oh yeah, I got a big edge on me. It's a lot of things on my mind, but just coming in, kind of coming here, just keep getting better every single day, keep learning. But definitely got an edge and got to prove myself this year for sure.
With Patrick Peterson now gone, Byron Murphy fills his role with some strange similarities. Both wear number 7, both come from the Arizona Cardinals, and like Peterson, Murphy is expected to be a veteran presence in a young secondary.
But everything here has been a blessing. Been still learning, coming here every day, learning from our guys, in the room still. Got Harry back out here, so I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. But yeah, it's been great.
A lot of new in the Vikings defense. New coordinator Brian Flores getting a good grade so far.
Just to hear about those things and the type of defense he likes is kind of, I think what we like here as well. Obviously, the players here coming into practice, getting it even, quicker, faster, the playbook. So obviously, I think here and us speaking for myself and the team, I think he's a great, like I said, great coach and coming here to bring the fire as our defense.
In Eagan, Ren Clayton, WCCO Sports.
A major college basketball prospect from Minnesota makes a major college decision. Next, high school basketball player in his class in Minnesota, and he now knows where he will play in college. Daniel Freitag started Bloomington Jefferson and is heading to California to a prep school for his senior year. His college will be played in Madison at the University of Wisconsin. Yes, the Badgers. He made the announcement today. Great athlete, also Division I football prospect. You can see why. Section baseball today. Hopkins' Drew Charney hits one to almost target field. A 2-run, 7th-inning home run against Armstrong for Hopkins in an elimination game at Parade Stadium. Check this out. The home plate trot. The Royals stay alive with a 12-10 win. We dispensed our WCCO baseball scout, Tracy Perlman, to the game. She reports he's going to Butler, I guess, to play. He's really, really good. And it's also her cousin, and he's a great kid. So we got all of that from Tracy, but she was nice enough to send us that video.
That's great.
Probably she
didn't
tell us she trained him.
I know.
Well,
that's what I thought you were going to say. Are you trained him?
That's next week.
Oh, okay. Of course. Thank you, Maxie. We'll be right back.